Hi guys and welcome to Motoroscotti. While it's still January, I want to take the opportunity of wishing all of you a Happy New Year, and I really hope it's going to be a great one for you. Point of this video is basically to give you an outlook of the content that I want to bring to this channel in 2020. In the past, I've basically always spent a period of time on a specific subject alone. I started the channel in 2015 with the intention of basically publishing everything I was interested in. I'm passionate about cars and motorcycles, anything that could have an engine and a wheel and I could somehow make a video of. And I did actually start with my 1100 Dragstar motorcycle that I still have to this day, which was basically also my first mechanical project when I converted this from the stock version to the bobber that it's actually today. Well, I'll get to that in a little bit. And then I published some random stuff and also model car reviews, which I actually really enjoyed making. I might go back to that at some point. But the heart of the channel for a long period of time were repair modification videos on the 1100 Dragstar, but most of all on the Peugeot RCZ. Clean this up, put a new one on. Bolt on the back here with the 40mm wrench. Which I then became a bit known for on Facebook, and I got loads of questions from all over Europe and Malaysia and even Australia when people had questions about the RCZ. But then I sold the RCZ last year once kit got basically roadworthy, and then I decided to sell the RCZ because it didn't really make sense to keep all these cars because we have another daily car, so I basically had too many cars and with the motorcycle, and I just wasn't able to keep all of them. Which is a little bit sad if you're into the RCZ because it was a really cool car, but that's life. After 6.5 years, I had to let it go. And then the focus of the channel switched to kit or to Night Rider or the Trans Am, depending on from what angle you're coming from. And last year was a great year because I really basically kept my own goal of publishing at least one video per month. The only problem, if I could say so, is that for all these videos where I make tutorials that go from 10 to 15 minutes, sometimes less, sometimes a little bit more, there is actually a fair amount of editing work that goes into that. That's after filming, about 2 to 3 working days or even more than that of editing alone, which if you do this as a hobby where you have work and just life in general and time you want to spend also with people in your life, sometimes can get a bit stressful, and that's not really where I want it to be, since this is a hobby for me and I want to enjoy it. So I've decided to take a little bit of a different approach for this year in terms of content. So don't worry, I'm still gonna, there's about 6 longer videos on the kit Trans Am restorations that are still planned, are still in the making. And of course, I am going to make these and publish these. But I just want to mix it up a little bit in order to take a little bit more time for these specific how-to videos to be made, be it on the kit Trans Am or on other projects that might come up. I just wanted to add in a little bit of a mix in terms of type of videos, in terms of cars or just vehicles that I want to cover. So I'm gonna also publish some short kind of repair restoration videos without any voiceovers. Then I also plan on doing an in-depth review on my kit Trans Am and also the 1100 Dragstar motorcycle that I want to bring back to the channel and show more about that also. There's going to be some clips about cruising scenes with the car, with the kit, and also separate ones with the motorcycles once spring is back and we can go out again with the drone or just in general find some nice locations. And then, of course, I also plan on going to more car shows this year and if possible, also bring you with me and show you where I go. Well, last year I went to Goodwood Festival of Speed. 2, 4, went to one car show with Kit. I might go back to Goodwood Festival of Speed, and who knows what other opportunities I might come across. I'm gonna take the Joker card on that one. Anyways, if this sounds interesting and appealing to you, I invite you to click on the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Leave a comment in the comment section down below and let me know what you would like to see in this channel, what subject, what car. Well, I mean, I'm not going to just go buy a car, but if there's anything that you would like me to cover that is within my possibilities, please let me know and we'll see if we can cover it. Thank you so much for your continued support and stay tuned.